Howdy ho guys, it's me Bella. You thought you got rid of me, you were wrong. I'm here to talk to you guys this week about my first 3 weeks of college and what they were like for me. Week 1, it was pretty decent. I only got lost once, and that was trying to find my language, my intermediate writing class. That's pretty hard to find because it's in like this corner of the campus that is impossible to get to unless you're riding on a boat through a lava lake. But that's beyond the point. I love all of my teachers. They were fantastic. My teachers' names are Miss Hayes, who is a little bit too enthusiastic about math. I have Mrs. Cook, who is awesome, Mrs. Corwin, who's amazing as well, and then Mrs. Dick. She's my Foundations of Education teacher, but my favorite would have to be my teacher, Mrs. Cook. Mrs. Cook, because she just tells people like how it is, and she's so sarcastic and like funny. Like the first time I was actually in class, because I had my schedule all jumbled up. I thought that I didn't have classes Tuesday. I was wrong. I was so very wrong. Oh, I slept in Tuesday until the first Tuesday of school and just was like, screw everything, good night. The first class she was talking about like making a bubble tree of like ideas and stuff and branching off of them. And she was like, don't say this to people from Great Britain because they'll end up punching you in the face. And then like, don't call Ireland part of the UK or they'll punch you in the face and stab you. She just keeps getting better and better as the weeks go on, and I'm just like, I never want to leave this class. Please don't make me take regular English. Well, with my classes, I haven't had any real complaint, but the prices and stuff for my books were ridiculous, and I'm still waiting to buy one of my books for math because that was my most expensive book, and that was $100 some odd. The cheapest book I had was a journal, and that was $1, and it was just a bunch of like papers stapled together, and it was very unimpressive. Buying food is also kind of ridiculous, but the food at the cafeteria is so good. Especially their wraps. I always get the turkey bacon ranch wrap. Fat girl swag. I get that and like a tea. Other than going in the commons and eating food, me and my friend Kaylara have the secret little corner of the library in the very, very back on the bottom floor of the library, where we go and hide and like take naps and stuff between classes and just sit there and eat all our food. We have feasts, which usually just include like the free snacks that you get from the student life office, because free snacks are great. I have to admit, all of the booty in college is so much better than high school booty. It's like, do he got the booty? He do! It's just so fantastic. This one kid in my not yoga class, but my contemplative meditation class, his name is Steven. I don't know his last name or anything, but I don't know why, but he always sits near me when like I don't sit in a chair at the table. I sat on this little like balcony seat she has in there, and there was like only 3 people in the classroom at the time. He walks in and plops right next to me. It's like, really cute, but no, stop. And we did this Things I Love poster, and we were allowed to like get up and move out of the classroom and stuff like that. And I sat on the floor and he sat right behind me the entire time. I was like, honey, no. This boy in my math class, God bless his soul. He's just the prettiest thing I've ever seen. I've had a like tiny crush on him since I first had class with him in what was it? Oceanography The first time I saw him, I was like, ooh, you're really pretty, and you're funny and stuff, because he would always crack jokes in oceanography. And then he plays golf, and if you're watching this and you don't know who you are, I'm gonna punch you in the throat. I gave you some solid strip club.
Well, if you didn't know before, you definitely knows
Yeah,
now.
yeah. You better know now. I think you're pretty, okay? Okay. And I want to love you a lot. But that's beyond the point, and I haven't been home very much. Like, I've only been home on weekends, and that's not even very long. Like, I go home Friday night usually, and then, or I stay at a friend's house and then go home Saturday. But in the past 2 weeks, I've like stayed with someone until like Sunday, and then like did a little bit of laundry, just enough to have like clean clothes for the upcoming week, and then I end up going to someone's house to stay. Usually it's my friend Kaylara, and I stay with her in her apartment. And then 1 week I stayed with Kayla, and that was interesting. Example, earlier Kayla was like, what is your biggest fear? Spiders? And she's like, just think about that. Just think about you're having a dream, and your biggest fear, which is spiders, is chasing you, but in a pair of Crocs. No! No! Once you start wearing Crocs, you've hit Croc bottom. After the whole Cool Story Babe Make Me a Sandwich shirts, you can wear those to your I Am Still a Virgin convention. Yeah. You're not gonna get laid. Oh my gosh, the student radio station they have there is like top notch. They always play really good music. Like, they play Avenged Sevenfold and like the Beatles and Queen and stuff like that, and it's really great. And just sitting in the Commons and being able to listen to that kind of stuff instead of it's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. It's like, no, please just let me sit here in peace. With all the good stuff that happened in college, like, I've had a few bad things happen. A couple days ago, me and one of my friends were trying to avoid my crazy stalker ex-boyfriend. And we had hidden this little corner pocket study hall room, and he still found us. So we had planned on doing this little act to pretend I was really upset about my mom. And usually I'm pretty okay with my mom not being here, because it's like, I understand what's going on and all this stuff. But like, she told him I was upset, and then he's like, oh, do you want me to leave and stuff? And she's like, I think that would be the best for everything going on right now. So he left, and then like 15 minutes later, after Kaylara had left to her class, he pops up in there, and he's like, Bella, I'm so sorry for you, and all this stuff. I'm like, no, I'm fine. He's like, no, you're not. You're so sad. And he like rubbed my back, and I was like, no, kill me. It was nice seeing you guys. I'm really sorry that I'm super uncreative right now, but I am tired and it's really getting late. Well, I'll see you next Monday. Fair winds.